Scorpio, let's begin. I see a lot of hope mixed in with anxiety and uncertainty. I feel like you have someone around you that is really feeling positive, but you're still worried, like your spidey senses are going off. Like you're like, yeah, it's great on the surface, but underneath, like, I don't know about all this. I also think that some of you, but I mean, based on the energy I'm picking up on Scorpio, there is a masculine around you that is also trying to make another woman happy, unless of course you have Earth in your chart, and that might be you. And I suspect that there might be another person in the way, and that it might be their ex, it might be their mother, it might be like their baby mama. And if you're going to be in a relationship with this person, y'all are going to have to work that out, because I do have a feminine that I think might be an issue. Okay, and we'll get to that. They wanted me to use the Life Path Oracle deck to start the reading. Core values, but then automatic negative thoughts, auric field, unwavering faith. It's time to lighten up. You may be involved in a situation that requires justice or karma. The earth is about to shift. Okay. Spirit is saying, okay, look, you do need to follow your heart and make your values a priority versus someone else's values. It's not that other people's values aren't important, but you can only live by your values. You may be having some automatic negative thoughts right now that you're trying to work to change. It does say you are learning to take charge of the thoughts you choose to give life to. Are my core values lining up with other people's core values? Is my person's values lining up with mine? Like, what am I doing with my life? What are they doing with their life? You will be skeptical and pessimistic. Scorpios are not known for being pessimistic, but they are the most skeptical sign, because you can see through everyone, right? You're like, Scorpio's the all-seeing eye. It's important to call in your energy and protect, shield, and strengthen at this time. Your auric field could transmit a lot of energy. And in human design, we talk about that, how we're putting a lot of energy out and it is impacting other people, and their energy impacts ours. And if you have any open and undefined gates, meridian points or centers in your body, those parts of you that are not defined by the sun or a planet are going to absorb and amplify the energy of other people around you. There may be some negativity around you that you need to protect yourself from so that your core values are not infiltrated in any way. That's funny. I think that's funny because it's pretty tough to infiltrate a Scorpio's core values, because y'all are deep and you're ruled by Mars and Pluto. But you're being asked to have unwavering faith at this time. You're just being asked to have faith in the unknown and in the unseen, and try to stay positive and try to lighten up. Okay, there is a karmic situation happening that just has to be worked through. It may involve home and work, because we have the 4th house and that's home. This could involve mother as well, mother and children, family, the roots of your being, stability, the home. But then the 7th house, also a relationship. So it may be about buying a home as well, and a serious commitment. But a 10th house is coming out as well. Prestige. 6th house is here as well, and sustainability, Mercury. There's going to be a lot of messages, and then there's going to be a lot of motion. So pay attention to the messages that are coming in. A lot of messages will come in about possibly job and prestige, whether something is sustainable or not, the work, health, and duty area of your life, as well as relationship and home. All the really important things on the mundane surface, in the material plane. But those are all really important things. So when we have home, career, relationship, and what we devote ourselves to, like, all coming into play for you or another person, again, that's the workings of our everyday life. And I do have the star at the bottom of the deck. So hope and faith and renewal and a freedom, but there is a lot that remains to be seen here. There is a lot hidden, and it's leaving a lot of questions. I also think that there's something that's going to really disappoint you or someone else. Someone may also get a dream dashed, like they thought something good was going to happen, but then it doesn't. I do get the sense that you have a person around you that also sort of wears rose-tinted glasses and keeps a lot of their stress to themselves. You're coming out as an intelligent couple. as the King and Queen of Swords here. Either that or a mean power couple will get their way and you'll be hurt. Okay. Interesting. We have a couple different kings and queens here, so you take it as it resonates. It's a general reading and I can't talk to any of you. Overall energy of the reading is the King of Pentacles. There could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in the mix, or someone who's very focused on health, wealth, time, money, and abundance. The way someone's feeling is the Six of Wands. So successful. They're putting themselves up out there to be seen. They want to do well. They care what the world thinks about them. But you're being seen as the Nine of Swords. So someone might be stressed out about how you're going to react to this, but you do look stressed out over here in your overall energy. So that's your energy. You're worried. What you need to know, or your advice, is strength. Someone is trying to be very strong in a situation and it's not easy for them. They would like to move more quickly than they are. Maybe they want to make you really happy and give you the world, but there is someone else they have a problem with. We'll get to that. And the final outcome is the Queen of Swords. There could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a woman that comes in that's a giver of sound advice. May give the masculine good advice or a good opportunity. Also, some of you just need to communicate very directly, but watch your mouth, watch your words. Like, say what you mean and mean what you say. But I think you're going to push emotion down at this time. Either that or that you have an air sign around you. So with the King of Pentacles, I mean, there's a lot of people showing up here in your reading. They could be different aspects of the same people, or you, Scorpio. You take it as it resonates. With this King of Pentacles, we have the Chariot. That's Cancerian energy. The Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Okay, this is an earth sign. Maybe getting engaged, getting a new job. There could be a relocation. This really good opportunity for the King of Pentacles that could lead to something that has growth potential, that seed that you could plant that manifests into abundance. It could involve a move or traveling. Definitely overcoming obstacles and challenges. The Chariot is Cancer, and that's being very driven to succeed. And we did just have the new moon in Cancer, and it's, yeah, like the energy might be really good for this person, making them feel really grounded. They want to do well. They do want to do well because how they're feeling is the Six of Wands, celebrated and proud of themselves. Either that or they're advertising all over LinkedIn that they're ready for something new, or they got a job, or they've got engaged or something. But clarifying this is the Ten of Pentacles to the Five of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. Now, hang on, let me show you this all together. They see you as the Nine of Swords, so they may think that you're really worried and stressed out, or they're worried that this won't be enough for you. And underneath this, Scorpio, is the Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, there you are, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, some of you have a person, they may just have started like a new job or a new business venture, or maybe they're proposing to you, or you guys are buying a house, and it's something that's really, really good. And it has potential, but it might not leave the two of you with enough money, because we go from the 10 to the 5. Now, this person may think, if I hustle and I'm rebellious and I'm passionate and I act quickly, I could make more money. I could have a return investment. I could have a gain here. It's also possible that this person may accept an opportunity that doesn't give them what they want and need, but they're so excited about it, they can't say no. But they're worried about how this is going to impact you. Some of you do have a person around you that cares very much about doing well and the impact that it has on not only their quality of life, but your quality of life too. I get the sense that someone wants to give you the world here with the Nine of Pentacles. I also feel like for some of you, this is your energy where you're like, no, I really want to be independent. I really want to do well on my own financially. Also for some of you, this might be about real estate or something outdoors. I'm hearing some of you are doing something on your own right now that could be very lucrative, but you're worried you're not going to be able to match that. You're very emotional. Look how the Queen of Cups is looking at the Wheel of Fortune, like, what's going to happen next? But you're not hiding from it. You're consciously stepping onto it. I feel like there might be a lot at stake for someone here, because we're talking about like home, what's sustainable, relationship, mother figure with the fourth house coming out, and prestige and, you know, core values, but needing to protect yourself. It's like, so it's like, this looks like somewhat good news for a person, but they're worried about how you're going to respond, or if they're giving you enough, or you're just worried that it's not enough. Here's what you need to know, or your advice. Strength. Someone is being very strong, or you're dealing with a Leo. There could also be a pet involved. Clarifying, this is the Two of Wands. Someone's picking a path. The Nine of Swords, they're stressed out, and the Knight of Swords. Okay. Someone, this is either you or it's the person around you. Someone feels the need to be strong when it's not easy to be strong, and pick a path, but I think that they feel anxious, nervous, and rushed. And the next decision someone makes, they're really going to have to go for it. They might even feel a little out of their depth or out of their league, but they have to go for it anyways. You may have to make a decision moving forward quickly by the end of Leo season, Scorpio, that Spirit wants you to know that it's trying to guide you. See the stag? It's like, follow me, follow Spirit, follow your authority and your strategy. If you follow human design, like, listen to the part of you that you're supposed to be listening to and make decisions based on that. And it's going to feel like a risk, and it's going to make you anxious, but you can do it. You're just going to have to be patient. And when it's time to make a decision, you have to act quickly. Someone has to act quickly. Someone does feel maybe a little rushed, but they are trying to be divinely guided, and the anxiety will not stop them from making a decision. But sometimes when we make that split quick motion decision with the Knight of Swords based on anxiety, it can be impulsive. And I think someone is trying to make a grounded, smart decision and not a decision that's fueled by anxiety. But there is anxiety here. That is just anxiety about a Leo. The final outcome, though, someone might be waiting for you to make a decision before they make a decision, but I don't know. I think it's you that needs to be patient. With the Queen of Swords, this is a giver of sound advice, but sometimes she can be a little bit bossy and a know-it-all. Underneath this, though, is the King of Swords, the Four of Wands, and the Six of Wands. Okay, this is two people, a strategist and a solutionist. They're making a smart choice. They don't lead with their heart. They lead with action and words. This is about a home and a stability and a success. Maybe this is about like putting a house on the market, or let's make a smart choice and get a home or get a house or buy a business or whatever the heck this is about. I wanted to know what the Four of Wands was, though, because this is a success and a stability. And like, that could be you giving the masculine advice, and he's like, yeah, absolutely right. A masculine could really be listening to you. Like, you're seeing red flags that he's not. And I wanted to know just a little bit more, and I got the Devil and the Three of Swords. Okay, a Capricorn could be involved, but it's like on the surface there's something good happening, but underneath there's something uncomfortable happening. Yeah. And I clarified the shit out of the person in your environment. And I used 3 oracle decks until I was satisfied. I have some Scorpio in my chart too. I dig pretty deep. The person in your energy, this is their overall feeling about everything that's happening. We have the 8 of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups, and the 4 of Swords. I wanted to know what the stress was about. Like, someone's refusing to see something. They can't figure out a solution. They feel stuck and trapped. And underneath this, I have the 6 of Wands, the 3 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, you could have an earth sign here that struggles to be dynamic and move forward. This woman is a very nostalgic woman. This woman may also have not spoken to you in a while, or this woman could be sick. It's also possible that like they just struggle to see things. This person's very nostalgic. They are a bit trapped in the past, but then they want success, they want cooperation, they want to work on something. But I kind of got the feeling that the King of Pentacles is all wound the fuck up about this Queen of Pentacles. She may be the mother of his children. She might not be doing well. One of the children may have died. Someone may have lost a baby at birth as well, I'm hearing. If that's the case, I'm so sorry. Like, she looks at pictures. He looks at pictures. I think that he wants this, his success and what he's doing, to also benefit her as well. Or he worries how what he's doing will affect her. This may be a mother. I don't know. I just know that once I saw that, I was like, well, I see a lot of good stuff, but this Eight of Swords is a problem. That doesn't look fun, right? Trapped in the head. And I was like, what does this person have to say? The timing just wasn't right for us. I still feel the pain and I bury myself in work to forget you. My oracle deck, I almost lost everything. Sudden realizations, feeling positive, and I need a plan. Okay, I am getting the sense that this person's like, you know what? I'm freaking out. I have to make a quick decision. I'm not 100% happy with the way something's going here, but I'm going to stay positive. Like, I'm going to get the job, or we're going to get the house, and everything's going to be okay, and everything's going to be fine, and I'm going to work the money thing out. I have a new idea, new opportunity. I already know I'm going to be successful. This person did almost lose everything in the past. I think they're suddenly realizing that their positive attitude and having a plan is a really good idea moving forward. Feeling positive and having a plan will get you far, right? Right. And they realize that. But this person is burying themselves in work to forget the Queen of Pentacles, or this Queen of Pentacles could be around you. They think about you a lot. I wanted a little bit more information on this. Sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, and focusing out. They don't want you to know they're watching. Love, there is an unconditional love here, but then snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious. Look over your shoulder, the other woman. Talking, in separation, and heartbroken. Okay, for some of you, this is another woman in the masculine's life who... maybe she's doing okay now. Maybe she's having a success and he's having a success. But she's another woman that I think you probably wish wasn't there. But the two of them have an unconditional love for one another. And she keeps an eye on this whole scenario. Or he's like, for a few of you, there's another woman involved. And even though I think this person wants to be with you, they still feel obligated to her in some way. I think she hoovers back and talks to him and says how she's heartbroken. She may have a plan. She may think this will all benefit her as well. That's why I think there's stress here. Some of you have a masculine that thinks he can please everyone in his life, and not just you, like everyone. His ex-wife, his mother, whomever. Other than that, you have a feminine around here who doesn't want to lose you. Some of you have a boss that deeply regret losing you. And the King of Pentacles is going to give you a job. He's not going to give you as much as you'd like up front, but it's still a good opportunity. But you and another person may need to work something out here, the King and Queen of Swords. There could be a Capricorn that broke everybody's heart, or like something is just going to be a little difficult here. But because you're the Ten of Wands, like, you're not going to show anyone how difficult this is for you. You're going to radically accept something that is uncomfortable for you. You have no choice but to just suspend yourself, radically accept, and wait. You are listening to your intuition. Some of you will watch a lot of tarot on YouTube. That's the World Wide Web with a psychic. You are tuning into the world around you. There is this huge pause with the World and the Hangman. And like, what happens next? And I think that whatever is happening is making you unhappy and disappointed, Scorpio. But I think it's also putting you in a scenario where you have got to make a plan and do something different now. Here's your advice too, from the Wisdom of the Tao Oracle deck. Change of direction. Change is necessary and inevitable at this point, and the change is in your favor. Your intuition has been alerting you that a change is that a change in your approach and your outlook must occur. So you do need to change your approach and the way you look at everything right now, Scorpio. Now is the time to act and make your move. I think you don't want to make a move right now because it's not the move that you want to make. The card of truth also came out. You already know the truth. The root cause of these obstacles is crystallized in your mind, but be inspired by a new outlook on life. You have everything you need to succeed. Action and discipline will be required. Don't procrastinate. Okay, some of you are procrastinating. Like, prioritize. Get help where you need it. And like, you can either hang there and watch and listen to your intuition, or you can be like, I gotta make some chicken salad out of chicken shit. I gotta just science the shit out of this. I don't have a choice. I have to search all four corners. It's a bummer, but I gotta do what I gotta do. Because you already know the truth. You already know that your direction does need to change so that you can have the sustainability and the relationship happiness and the prestige and the success for yourself and for this person. Also, the sun is coming out. A sun could be involved, a Leo could be involved, but this says innocence. You're on fire with success through the radiant energy of the sun. Dreams are coming true. Targets are being reached, and innocence will be rewarded. Your children or your creations are soaring into a bright future with uplifting fortunes beckoning. Okay, look. It's not sexy for you for whatever reason, but if you just accept the truth of some things that are difficult for you to accept and change your direction and change your perception and your outlook on things, all the new stuff that comes to you will, boom, bring you success. Because I think that you want success. You see this for yourself. You see how she's looking at the wheel of time? It's only a matter of time. It might not be right now, Scorpio, but if you've had any good ideas recently, just know that there are dreams coming true and goals and targets are being reached. And if you're just innocent and champion innocence, which, you know, Chiron is in Aries and the North Node just shifted into Aries, and Aries does champion innocence. If you allow for transformation, because, yeah, we have a T-square with Pluto to the North and South Node. Pluto does want transformation, squaring off with the North Node. If you allow for it, Scorpio, either your children or your own creations will be uplifted and rewarded in the future. You can't keep doing the same thing. Change does need to occur. And I don't know what the hell is going on over here with the Queen of Pentacles, but some of you do need to have a conversation. It could be a Capricorn or a Leo. Some of you need to have a conversation with a masculine about like his mom or his baby mama or his ex or something, because he didn't know what to do about her. Some of you, this Queen of Pentacles is just someone else. Like, she wants you to be happy. She's trying to make her own success, but she has her own issues with nostalgia and the past. Okay, maybe she's worried about her own mom too. It's just difficult for this person to deal with reality all the time. They also can't put the cart before the horse. Oh, stay in your lane is here as well. Okay. Don't interfere if there's another chick here. Let him work it out. Kind of complicated. I'm hearing complicated storylines. So I hope that resonated with you, Scorpio. And if it does, I hope it helps.